Hello, everyone. Welcome to my first podcast. I don't know if I do very many of these. We'll see how it goes. But the concept behind this podcast is years and years ago, I had an idea to do my own, get my own coffee shop, to somehow invest in the money and get my own coffee shop. But there's so many coffee shops around, Starbucks, and who knows what else is around. That idea wasn't going to fester very well, especially with the money to invest and whatnot. But I had a great concept and called Chit Chat. It was my logo for the store and for the place to have coffee. Because a lot of times we sit and chit and chat over coffee. So here I am. Doing this podcast called Chit and Chat as I share with you a little bit of what's going on and just life. I love drinking coffee. I collect coffee mugs from around the world. I don't do a lot of traveling, but I live vicariously through others. People from all over the United States and the world have sent me coffee cups. I have Ireland, I have DC, Vegas, Hawaii. So I like collecting different coffee cups and using them on a daily basis. Obviously, the amount of coffee I drink, and currently I'm drinking Atlas coffee from the Atlas Coffee Club. A few months ago for my birthday, my wife signed me up for this. It's amazing coffee. They send you coffee from around the world each month. I've gotten Uganda and Rwanda coffee the last 2 months, a postcard, as well as they send you information about how the coffee tastes and tasting notes. I am not a coffee connoisseur by any means, but it's very, very good coffee. And I can drink this and actually black because it's so smooth. It's not bitter like a lot of coffees are. And so I highly recommend the Atlas Coffee Club. And heck, shout out the try bag and see if you like it or not. They're not a sponsor for this podcast, but I sure do like them, and I sure do love their coffee. Anyway, with that being said, life is kind of funny. Most of our times in life, it's a roller coaster. Funny, you've never seen a roller coaster just a flat, straight line. Roller coasters in our lives and in real life are just huge monstrosities of rides that go up and down and round and circle and spin, and it's kind of terrifying at times. And I think life is like that sometimes. We get so wrapped up in our roller coaster of life, we forget to look around and enjoy the ride. I know during all this pandemic time, it's been I'm sure it's been crazy for you. My routine usually is work, home, and repeat 5 days a week, and we get out when we can. But this roller coaster of life that you and I are all on, it's an ever-changing ride. So there's always something going on, and I hope that you and your family have coped well with all this craziness and these pandemic times. As we draw closer to Christmas, like 3 weeks away, here it is December 4th. I wish you a Merry Christmas. And a lot of times we don't get to hear those words very, very much because it's kind of political. But I want to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas, and hope you have a great holiday. And as I said, these podcasts will be less than 10 minutes. I can ramble on for 10 minutes besides just stuff. So it's interesting because we all go through different stages in our life. Here I am, almost 50 years old. Got a little gray hair here and there, and it's funny how fast life goes. And these days, this minute by minute, hour by hour, it's like sands of the hourglass, and now days of our lives. Sands of the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. And And so it's pretty ironic, pretty funny that we go through so much stuff in our daily life. But I just want to encourage you. I try to encourage others. I have a Facebook page and I do some funny stuff on TikTok. I like to encourage someone somewhere, make you smile, make you laugh, and just share life with you. And God's given me an amazing family, an amazing life. I've been very thankful for. And don't ever take your family and life and your things in your life for granted, because in a flash of an eye, in a blink of an eye, they can go away really quickly. So just a small something to think about. Encourage one another, encourage your friends and your family, and always check out for people who you think could be struggling. Sometimes people who are struggling, who are being depressed and fighting anxiety, usually keep it within themselves. So reach out to a neighbor, reach out to a co-worker who you might see much or talk to much, and just check on them, especially during these crazy pandemic times. Guys, thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great time. Let's see how this podcasting goes. God bless. Encourage someone.